Hey guys, this is Aidan for Input Output Reviews. Today we've got a review of the LG Optimus One P500 for 3 UK. Today this is going to be a short hardware, maybe even a software tour if you've got time. So on the front here we've got the display, which is a 3.2 inch display running at 800 by 480 resolution. So at the top you get the LG logo, earpiece, hardware Android buttons, so menu, home, back and search. As you can see, the home and back keys are in this one key, so it's kind of rigid, it's kind of ridged slightly, so it's very easy to hold. This is my own personal phone, so there's probably going to be a little bit of wear and tear, so it's not exactly new. You probably see some scratches and stuff at the top of the phone there. So on here there is a 3.5mm headphone jack. The battery comes open to reveal a battery which is at 1500 milliamp hours, so very good. And there's your micro SD slot, which goes up to 32 gig SD cards, so you can get quite a lot of space in this phone. There's also a 3 megapixel autofocus camera, no flash, unfortunately, but quite honest, what can you expect for this price point? It's a very low-end Android device. So as we turn on the phone, so you're greeted with the typical Android lock screen. You get your sound on and off kind of toggle here, so you don't have to dive into the software and keep thumbing down the volume. You've got your lock, so it unlocks the phone obviously. On the front here you've got your typical Android home screen. You can have up to 7 of these, but I've got 5 because I don't need them. As you can see, there are widgets, so as you can see I've got a calendar widget here and shortcuts. So I've got I've got shortcuts to Facebook Messenger here and different things. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very nice kind of system. At the bottom here, LG make their own tweaks on the software. So you've got a shortcut bar at the bottom here. So on either side of the shortcut, either side of the app drawer, you've got shortcuts for the messaging. I've changed this one from the stock email client, which is this one, to the Gmail client because I use that most. Contacts and the dialer. So goes to the app drawer. You've got your typical Android applications in here. As you can see, the experience is quite smooth, not very smooth, not silky smooth like an iPhone or a high-end Android device, just passable for daily use, and you can get use out of it. I mean, I use this phone every day. I'm very used to how it performs, but to a newer user, would be a bit more disconcerting. But LG are committed to making phones that are easy to use, but have a lot of functionality in them as well, and I can safely say this is one of them. It's a 3G phone, so it does HSDPA connectivity. Since LG have done their own tweaks on the software, it comes with an app advisor. So when you click on this, it brings up this cool little Android. Connection probably not connected to the network, even though I actually am. It brings up a cool little Android icon. It recommends you different apps, basically. The stock Android browser, calculator, calendar, camera. I'll take a couple of pictures and show them at the end of what the camera's capable of. A Facebook application for the camera. Car home, which is like your car-friendly interface, which is kind of you get your navigation in your phone and stuff, and music. So pretty useful if you're a driver, if you drive a lot. I mean, it just segs back into the the Android user interface here. You've also got contacts, clock, email, the stock email Android email client, which supports Microsoft Exchange for those business users who need that kind of functionality in their phones. Facebook, FM radio, it works very well. The gallery, which is a very good application to show off the media capabilities of the device. As you can see, it loads up and you've got your piles of pictures here. So as you can see, it loads up pictures very well, very nicely. Animations are smooth. pinch to zoom is supported as well. Not as direct as you want it, but it's vague. It's kind of vague, but it works. You know, it's not really a very powerful phone, so it doesn't support. It will support most, you know, it will support most top features, but it seems to pull it off quite well. But it's not gonna win any awards, guys, to be quite honest. It comes with, you know, Gmail, so the usual Android applications. It comes with Layer, the augmented reality, so you can hold it up like that and walk around your city, and it works. It shows up like points of interest, like, you know, like restaurants and stuff. You're walking down the street. I've never used it really. It's not really my thing. Maps, so you can direct your GPS where to go. Messaging, key feature of the device, because a lot of people are going to be using these phones for messaging. As you can see, you'll get like different conversations here. I'm going to show up free voicemail because I don't want you seeing my other contacts. In this screen, all your phone numbers and all your things like phone numbers and email addresses, all contact details are highlighted in blue. So when you click on them, it comes up with select an action, so you can go direct to the mobile 3 page. I'm not going to do that at the moment. And you can just send a message with the QWERTY keyboard. The typing is passable. It's very it works. You know, I'm very comfortable with typing on this device. Also, there's always a landscape keyboard in case you need it. Also, if you double tap, if you tap and hold the screen and click input method, LG's keyboard. I don't use this personally, but there's a multi-tap keyboard, like the old Nokia phones of the old days. So just type a quick hello. It works, but I don't see it kind of breaking out to the mainstream kind of thing, unless there is people out there that use them. I'm no market research person. There is a full QWERTY keyboard when you turn it on its side as well. I'm going to change that back because that's going to annoy me. Android keyboard, there we go. Back out of there. Music player. Music player is quite fully functional. I might not play some music actually because of copyright, but as you can see, it loads up quite well. Very smooth, very fluid. This is what album art looks like, and you can have it in landscape as well. So the shuffle controls up here, and to get back to your library though, which is a complaint for me, you have to go to menu and click library. So, you know, it does what it does quite nicely. It's not going to win any awards again, like I said before. Navigation, so Google Navigation, news and weather. I use this app a lot for checking the weather and stuff like that for the next couple of days, and it works very well. You can add categories here, so you think you go to menu. Come on. Again, it freezes quite a bit, as you can see. It loads up. It does this quite a bit actually. It locks up on if you're using that seal. It just says I've got to force click that application now. Try it again. Basically, what this does, it just aggregates all news and weather from different sources around the internet, gets it down to one easy to use program, and you just click on a link and it takes you there on the internet. So I use that quite a bit. Phone, just, you know, your phone, your dial pad. Play Store, which is like the Android market rebranded under Google Play. They've done all that now, Google. So when I got there, the good thing about this phone is it updated it the day it came out. So I was pretty proud of that. Settings, Google Talk, which is, I used to use it quite a bit. Think Free Office, which is an office application. Twitter, you know, so Twitter and stuff, and just all your downloaded apps. Gaming performance is very, very good. It's Angry Birds runs on it quite well. I've even tested it with Need for Speed Shift, and that's a very graphically intense game, and that works wonders. For some reason, the 800 MHz processor works good with games like that. I've also played Temple Run and stuff like that on it as well. So copes with your Android applications very well. So that was a review of the LG Optimus P500, LG Optimus One. I'll give it a 7 or 8 out of 10. There's a few things that could be ironed out, like the build quality, for example. The screen pushes in slightly, just a bit. It could have been made with a bit more nice materials, but it feels kind of expensive. Like this soft touch back here, sometimes a feature only reserved on top of the range handsets, but this seems to have it. So kudos to LG for bringing out these phones, the Optimus series. It's been a very successful phone series for them. I can only wish them the best of luck, because they're a solid manufacturer, and I enjoy my phone a lot. It's a very nice phone, and yeah, there's a few things that could be ironed out, like the processor speeds at times. It does lock up at times. I have to restart the phone sometimes, and sometimes even do a battery pull because of it locking up. You know, too many applications running at one time. It's like a computer, isn't it? Great, good phone. This will service me until my contract runs out. I can go get a nice Nokia Lumia 800, which is one of my favourite phones out at the moment. I seem to love that phone, but that's for another day. Thanks for watching again. This is Aidan for Input Output Reviews. I'll see you in the next review. Bye.